Now, you understand what you have to do. When I give you to Miss Polly Gray, you will call out, "Pretty Polly," and that will break the ice for me. Pretty Polly, how I love Pretty Polly.
Good gracious.
Go on. Pretty Polly, how I love Pretty Polly. Pretty Polly, I wonder if she ever thinks of me. When you say that, she will think you picked it up from my saying it out loud so often. That will make it easy for me to introduce the subject I'm here for.
Will it? Well, I certainly don't intend to be proposed to by a parrot.
It will touch her heart and break the ice for me beautifully. I wonder if she ever thinks of me. I wonder if she ever talks of me. I wonder who sent those flowers. Probably my hated rival, Percy Green. I wonder if she would rather have his flowers than my parrot. I wonder if she likes parrots. I wonder if I better hide my parrot and find out whether she likes parrots before I present it to her. Yes, I think I have.
How do you do, Mr. Brown?
How do you do?
Seems ages since we've seen you.
Does it?
And now I hear you're travelling to South Africa for a time. You'll be away ever so long, you've come to see us. How kind. So, tell me of your travels. Have you been yachting or been to the country?
Yachting, and in a good many countries.
I thought so. How lucky you are. Yachting always makes me green.
Green? Percy Green? Isn't green a favourite colour of yours?
Not in complexion.
What about parrots?
Parrots? What on earth makes you think of parrots?
What never made me say that? Mine isn't even green. It is a weakness of mine. I think a great deal of parrots.
I hate parrots.
Do you?
I loathe parrots.
So do I.
I thought you said that a parrot was something you thought a great deal of.
Well, a parrot. One specific parrot. That's singular.
Very.
You know, parrots in the plural are different. Take a lot of parrots together and
All together or singly, I abominate them. If anyone ever gave me a parrot,
Yes.
I should throw it out the window.
Poor fellow. I hope it won't come to that. Still, I must get it out of the house without her seeing it.
Mr. Brown, I hadn't seen it.
It...
Please. What a lovely bouquet. How sweet of you, really.
Percy. But Miss Gray...
Flowers are such a sweet present. They are beautiful.
She's right. So why the deuce did I bring a parrot?
I always think that the form of a present so indicates the character of the giver. These simple but sweet flowers.
Hasn't she noticed the cod? As a matter of fact...
I must put them in water. Excuse me a moment while I fetch a vase for them.
Yes, that infernal Percy Green. I can't let her think they're from me. Besides, she's bound to see his beastly card. How awkward it will be for her when she finds out she's been thanking me by mistake. It would only be fair to spare her that terrible ordeal. Suppose I let her think they're from me. I can send another bouquet with his card tied to it, and that would be quite fair, and would save her all the awkwardness. Besides, as she is so fond of flowers, and hates parrots, she shall have 2 lots of flowers and no parrot. But, as for you, old chap, let's get you out of the house without her seeing you.
I see you taking your coat off. Then you'll stay and have some tea.
No thanks, I'm just going.
But you are singular. Do you usually wait to take your coat off just before you go out?
Yes, since I've been abroad, you see, I suffer from a sort of intermittent jungle fever that I caught out in the tropics. I'm icy cold for a bit, and then very hot. I'm very hot right now. Goodbye.
And you think I should let you go out while you are so feverish? But what would my father say? He has fever, you know, from his time hunting in Africa, so I know what to do. What you need is a nice big dose of quinine. Now wait there while I fetch one for you. You're quite right not to want tea. It is most disagreeable to a man in your position. And you must stay until you are quite cool again. There we are, a nice big dose. Now sit and sip slowly.
But really...
No, sip it. And tell me of your travels. All you've seen and learned, so you've been to the tropics.
and the Caribbean, and India.
India? Well, what did you find there?
My fever?
I thought you said it was tropical.
My fever is a strange mix, tropical and Indian.
I've never heard of that. You've hardly taken any quinine.
Well, do you know, I'm not quite sure that quinine is the right thing for this sort of fever.
Well, I'm sure I can put something together. Father has an excellent collection of exotic medicines, and I am something of an amateur pharmacist, you know.
Surely the end of me. Well, actually, maybe the quinine is the right thing after all.
I'm certain it is. Now go on sipping it, and tell me all about India.
Pretty party.
Good gracious, what was that?
Confound that bird, I thought it was asleep.
Pretty party.
What is it?
What's what?
Well, that voice.
Voice?
Yes. Didn't you hear it?
No.
Pretty party. How I love pretty party.
There.
That, I think it is someone singing in the street.
It is someone talking in this room. Mr. Brown, if you're a brave man, search the room and find out what it is.
I am a brave man this way. No one here at all.
You're quite certain. Perhaps behind the curtains.
Pretty party. I wonder if she ever thinks of me.
There it is again. I know how to deal with an intruder. I shall fetch Father's punching
No.
Pretty party.
Mr. Brown, it may be the next room. Please go and look.
Very well.
Dear, sweet, silly Charlie. I love him so. Was there anybody there?
No, Miss Gray. What am I going to say? Miss Gray, I must confess something. The fact is, the voice that you heard was mine.
Yours?
Yes. You asked me what I learned in India? Well, that's an example. Ventriloquism. I learned it from an Indian mystic.
Pretty party. How I love pretty party.
How splendidly you do it. All the same, you quite frightened me. Please don't do it again.
I won't.
How I love pretty party.
Do leave off.
Of course. I think I will take her advice. I will throw the brute out of the window, if I can just distract her attention for a moment.
Pretty party. How I love pretty party. Pretty party. I wonder if she ever thinks of me.
I asked you not to do it.
I know, of course. Well, actually, you know, it's part of unconsciously I do it, you see. Part of when I came to India, the mystic afflicted me with something. I'm terribly sorry.
You poor dear. It is a horrid, uncanny voice. Quite the most dreadful thing I've ever heard.
Pretty party. How I love pretty party. Pretty party. I wonder if she ever thinks of me.
If I hear it again, I shall go mad.
Do shut up, fatted beast! Miss Gray, I had a solution. I also learnt hypnotism from the same mystic. I will show you some perfectly harmless hypnotism, if you like, which will hopefully calm both your nerves and my affliction.
If you believe it will assist, Mr. Brown, then I am utterly at your disposal.
Good. Right. Hypnotism. Now, you need to look at some bright object for about half a minute. This will do. Now, stare at that bright object. Keep staring at it. Don't look at me whatever you do. Keep staring. Stare away. Don't look at me, remember?
Mr. Brown, I assume you are aware that this bright object is a mirror, and I can see you over my shoulder. What on earth have you got in your hand?
In my hand.
Why, it's a parrot!
Why, so it is.
Where did it come from?
I found it on the floor. It was under my coat.
Who could have put it there?
Oh, actually, there was a card tied to it. With the fondest compliments of Mr. Percy Green. What a silly thing to send you. Fancy thinking you would like a parrot.
Oh, I adore parrots.
But you...
Well, perhaps just this parrot. Perhaps it reveals that Mr. Green had a certain purpose. Perhaps the bird can talk and he meant it to say something he was too shy to say for himself. Perhaps he meant it to break the ice for him. What a clever idea. Poor Mr. Green. Why couldn't he speak for himself?
Even the best of us is inclined to be shy, Miss Gray.
We are indeed, Mr. Brown. Though Mr. Green was never inclined to be so, to be frank, I find him a little too forward.
Possibly. But as I am away to South Africa, I will leave you to consider his overtures alone. I will relieve you of this innocent bird. Goodbye, Miss Gray.
Goodbye, Mr. Brown, but, Mr. Brown, why are you taking the bird away? He's hardly yours to take.
Possibly.
Unless someone else brought him?
Possibly.
Such as you, perhaps?
Well, that is to say, at least, I did.
What was it you told him to say?
He said pretty Polly.
How original. Is that all?
I was fool enough to add, I wonder if she ever thinks of me.
And I am wise enough to say before you leave, I do.
Dear sweet silly Charlie, how I love him so.
I don't want him to say that.
No, I suppose I did.
Miss Gray, Polly. May I call you Polly?
Plain Polly.
Pretty Polly.
One moment. Parents talk, you know.